Alrighty then, let's get started. What's up, y'all? This is the first episode of Renaissance Woman TV. I am your host, Ms. Lydia Iku. I am an artist. I sing, I dance, I write, I am creating, and I wanted to do this. I've been wanting to do this for some time now, and finally, here we are in a time where we have nothing but time, thanks to that cousin that we cannot stand, Corona. Renaissance Women TV. What is that? What are we supposed to be looking forward to? So, the few topics that I want to cover are just things that I am interested in that I would love to just push on to you. I'm going to talk about cooking, makeup, lifestyle, and even like some inspirational tips in there. As a follower of Jesus, I just feel as though without his guidance, I don't know where I would be. So even if you are not a follower, I just want to extend some inspiration your way when it comes time to. But today, our topic is going to be coping with Corona, coping with this pandemic, this virus, this thing that has literally stopped the world. Beyonce. So I want to talk about some things that just been going on as far as like what has stopped and how it's been affecting the world. Give and take, sports. I am a sports person, so everything sports from football, basketball, hockey, baseball, you name it. And I think starting yesterday, it was the NBA and the WNBA. They have been in this bubble, as they called it, down in Orlando, Florida, and they started some scrimmages. Now, I was that person, or at least one of those few people, that literally died as soon as the NBA and WNBA, basically when the sports world said, all right, we are also going to halt and not do anything sports related. And this was like around the time March Madness was supposed to go on, so NCAA did not have their tournaments, and NBA stopped all of their games. So then by the time June came, there were no NBA finals. I literally had nothing to watch except, you know, of course, like good old Disney Plus, Hamilton, all the good things that came on there. But I needed to see a ball in a hoop, a pigskin being thrown, a baseball, something. I needed something sports related. But now it is here. The WNBA and the NBA are among us, and hopefully we will see what goes on in that bubble. So let's not burst it. Yay! When it comes to things as far as like coping with the pandemic, I have a few tips that I have been following myself throughout this pandemic, starting back in March, because for a lot of us, especially as an artist, everything has literally stopped in the world, and as an artist, it kind of just put a halt on everything that we have. I mean, Broadway went dark, films were stopped. There were a few films that were supposed to release in theaters, and they've had to resort to Netflix, which is cool because, I mean, you get to have the movies at your own home. You know, you can get your popcorn, you can get your slushies, you can get whatever you need, your Raisinets, whatever you need to get for the movies, and be right there on your couch and enjoy a feature film. For my artist, the point of, I feel, why I wanted to start this series is it's easy to be complacent with what you have, to basically be comfortable and feel like, oh, well, you know what, we're always gonna have jobs coming because, you know, if an audition comes and I, you know, basically get that 10 minutes or however long to push off my talents and everything like that, when now there's still film sets that are closed. There may be a few commercials that's going on here and there, but everything's not open like it used to be. Continue on your grind, because if you don't and you feel as though, you know, time right now is not on your side, it is. It's bound to be. I feel as though a lot of people, including myself, have gotten real down and have gotten into that point of like overthinking and not giving yourself enough credit. Even if you feel as though, you know, with this pandemic, it has put a fork in the road, walk around it and keep on going, because if you are still here, if you still have breath in your body, you still have a mission. And that mission is to keep on going, continue to grind, and continue to do your thing. And check up on your friends and family. There are folks that are getting this thing and they don't know what to do. Check on those friends that, even if they're not feeling too well, just keep on checking on them and letting them know that, this time is of the essence, and take all the grudges, throw them out the window, take all that time away, take all that air out, and make sure that you keep up with your people, because it's times like these where a lot of people can take it for granted, and we can't have that. So continue to practice, continue to go to classes virtually. I know there's a lot of classes happening on Zoom, on Google Meet, on Hangout. All these different platforms are here for us. They're here for us to, continue on our grind. So make sure that you have your setup together, whether you have a good old ring light, your phone, your camera, your lighting, everything. Make sure that everything is up to point. So by the time we do get back to our normal, you already be set. And by the time we do have in-person auditions again, you be like, well, you know what, I've been so comfortable in my home, but it'll be nice to be back in the room again. Another tip is when it comes to exercise. Now, I know for me, I have had my time being a gym junkie, but there are some gyms that still aren't open. So use what you have. Use outside. Get out in nature. Go on a trail, go on a hike, take a good old walking stick, get you a backpack full of water and snacks and a first aid kit, and go out there and enjoy nature. Get your body moving, stay hydrated, and just enjoy time being outside. And I know that even though in some places, of course we're still going to social distance, but invite some people out. Just be like, hey, let's go out and let's play a game of kickball or something to where it's like a big old open space where you're still able to have some time with friends and family, and be out there to still enjoy nature in its way. And also when it comes to keeping yourselves energized, groceries, food, all the things that are right there in front of you. A lot of times I know it's easy to just call and be like, hey, can you get me this food? Can you deliver it to my home? So you won't have to go outside. But to get all those good nutrients, cooking. Cooking is another thing that you're going to be seeing on this channel, because I love food. I love everything that the kitchen can offer to you, whether it comes from baking, whether it comes from, frying stuff. Well, not all the time, but a lot of times, when you get that good old fried piece of chicken, it's life. But so yeah, when it comes to groceries and everything, it's good to just have that budget already together, and you have all the things that you need right there in the store, from your fruit, your vegetables, to your meats, everything like that, and just coming up with something that's good for you. When it comes to all of our essential things, wear your mask. Please, Lord, wear your mask, because with this whole curve that they're telling us that it's supposed to bring, at first we were told that, oh, it's going to be the heat. The heat is going to take this all away. And then everybody was just like, cool, well, it's summertime now, so we can be out, right? No. You still want to come out, sure, but make sure you have your mask. If you choose to wear gloves, do that. If you don't have a mask, you can have a scarf, you can have anything that's going to cover your nose, cover your mouth, and it's literally there to keep you, your family, your close ones safe, and those that you come in contact with whenever you're going out to a store, whether you're going out to a restaurant if it's open. All of these things are literally in place to keep us safe, y'all. So the curve, whether it happens soon or later, let's all help ourselves and help those that we come in contact with, and just be safe so that we can go to some type of normal. Yeah? I want to thank you all so much for tuning into this first episode. If you like what you've heard and seen so far, remember to subscribe, remember to like, subscribe, and to hit that little bell to get the notifications the next time, because episode 2 is going to be coming before you know it. Thank you all again so much. This is Lydia Iku signing out for #RenaissanceWomenTV. Peace and love, y'all.